Also simulcasting to YouTube and YouTube/Markee Dragon. You can actually view this in 4K. Not trying to take anybody away from CCP's channel, but you know, you're welcome to view however you want. So thank you everybody. Now we today what I'm going to be doing is some stuff that's a little bit bigger than what some of the other streamers on here may have shown you. We are going to go out and do some carrier ratting. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you how much money you can make, and I'm going to show you basically you know, where the money is on this. And okay, so first things first. This is a Nithauger, and this is a carrier. Let's see how much money it costs. It's about 3.6 billion on this, and so there is a significant investment. You can make about 35 million from a Haven or Sanctum site, and so you know, if you think about that, you know, how many times making 35 million in bounty? How many sites do you have to do in order to make up the cost of this? And it's quite a lot. So, you know, you're going to be looking at let's see, 35 times. Wow, yeah. So, what is that? 100 sites? No, that's only, yeah, 3.5 billion would be 100 sites. Now, will you live that long? And so that is the question. Obviously, I am watching I am watching here on what's going on in local, and you know, if you know, a bunch of newts show up, then I'm out of here. So now also we'll show today something else here, which is Vexor Navy issue on doing sites like this. This is a perfect AFK machine. And so now what I mean now, okay, so you know that flying AFK is very, very risky. So let's call this hands-off machine. And this one is not nearly as big as the carrier here. In fact, I'll get a little bit closer to the carrier here, and you'll see the difference in them. So, but this is a Vexor Navy issue. It is a ship that doesn't cost nearly as much. It's about 110 million is what I got into it. I have almost 700 DPS. So now in the scale of size, it's not very big, and it doesn't cost very much either. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to take this this ship, and I am going to take him to a haven. I'm going to warp in at 30. By the way, I am multi-boxing. I've got multiple clients up and running, including accounts that are in adjoining systems, so I know when trouble's along the way. And so, yes, my beard's grown since you last saw me. It's been a little while then, huh? Yeah. So, oh yes, I know you can see where I'm at. So I'm pretty deep in Null, and I know that it attracts attention, but engage the dramatic music. Okay, so in a Vexor Navy issue here, this right here is a gas haven. We turn on propulsion. I also turn on auto-targeting. Auto-targeting on this is very important. The reason auto-targeting is important on this is because it is what is going to help keep aggro off of me. So the first thing I have to do is make sure that I'm red boxed by pretty much everything, which I am. In this particular site, I'm using Praetors, and I'm going to take out the 2 defense batteries. And then as long as my drones are not being attacked, as long as I'm not losing any, I can go look at my other ship. So, let's see here. Oh, I got a little bit of... Yeah, my FPS is kind of low. The clouds sometimes cause low FPS. Hey, I'm taking a little bit of shield damage here. It's okay. I got pretty good shields. So I'm going to take out this other one here. And then I'm going to just go hands off here and make sure that my drones aren't getting beat up. And then we're not going to look at this again for a while, because we're going to go and focus on my carrier. And so, okay, hands free, make sure they're not taking any damage. You got to give it a couple of minutes here. I've walked away many times, come back, find one drone gone. So I'm just going to wait till they target the next thing after this, and then I'll call it good. So, if you guys would like this VNI fit, in-game, hop into the channel live shows, LIVESHOWS, and I have posted the fit in there. So, it's a pretty cheap fit, works really good. So, there we go. Oh, I'm getting agency points. Okay. Okay, so they're all doing their own thing now. I don't have to worry about it. My shields are holding okay. Yes, I'll take a little bit of damage on my shields, but it'll be fine. This, by the way, this music here is the Eve Symphony. It's the Icelandic symphony. And it's great music. They did some of the Eve music. Okay, so we're not going to pay any attention to that. We are going to pay attention to local and take appropriate action in local if necessary. Other than that, we're just going to let it be. So, hey, I am warping. Whoops. No, I don't want to go there. It's not where I want to go. That was the wrong thing. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to go to a Forsaken Hub. Now, the reason I'm going to a Forsaken Hub, it's a smaller site than what I was just on. It is about 2/3 of the size. And so, that being a smaller size, it doesn't take as long to go through. And what I'm really looking for here is, one, is I'm getting the bounties off of these, so I'm making money. But two, that the escalations. Dust Rider, thanks for the sub. I'm going to hook everybody up after the CCP portion of the show. Actually, for subs, I'll do it right now. No, I'm not. So the reason I'm not is because on CCP channel, they don't have the gold the same as they do on my channel and everything, and so it's just going to get a little confusing for everybody. Question on the CCP channel is, what was the channel name? Live Shows. LIVESHOWS is the name of it. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is turn on my network sensor array, which is pretty much necessary to be able to target anything in any normal amount of time. And then I am going to align to a safe. You can hear the stuff blowing up on the other one here. Still doing fine, all on its own. Now, the drones on the Vexor Navy issue, even though these fighters that I'm about to launch look very much like those drones, they are not. They are very much they are very much a manual control, and so I'm individually running them here. They have micro warps, they have guns, and they have missiles. So the missiles do need to be reloaded when they run out, and I have to pull them back into the carrier to do so. Okay, one of them's taking a little bit of damage here. It's 15% damaged. Let's see if the damage stops on that. It's at 18%. Okay, got that under control. So this carrier here is, let's see here, 2,863 DPS as I have it fit. These are a lot more expensive than drones, though, at the same time. Oh, whoops. Okay, let's see here. Sometimes forget myself and send these guys out all into one little frigate. So this is done. There's a lot of controls here. You use the F1, 2, and 3 keys so F1 is the bullets or lasers. F2 is propulsion, and F3 is missiles. How's my supercarrier progress going? Yeah, so I'm building a supercarrier right now, and the hull will be done within less than a week. So I will use it on the show in the future. Probably I will spend just a little bit of time, since I've never flown a super before, I will probably spend just a little bit of time working on, you know, how is best to play it. Because, you know, I'll have 25 billion ISK into that ship. And so it'll be something that I can't afford to replace it. It is a huge amount. So, welcome everybody on CCP. Thank you for joining us. And simulcasting to my channel, plus to YouTube. If you want to see this in 4K, you can on YouTube. It's Markee Dragon Gameplay. So with carrier ratting, I've been able to make ticks up to as much as 45 million per tick. A tick being 20 minutes, and is the time length in between payouts of bounties. But the real money comes into escalations. And so when you get the escalations, I love running them. And I seem to die a lot when I run them live on the show. In my paladins that cost like 2 billion or more, which is never good, but it happens. And so, all right, let me check how my other guy is doing here. He's doing okay. Let's see here. Yep, still have all my drones and everything. Everything's looking good. So the supercarrier that I'm currently building is a Hell. It is the big brother to the Nithhogger here. And then I will start working on another super that will be designed very specifically, probably for ratting. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they're better at. But will be very specifically. It's going to be a Nyx. So. You know, I don't know if you guys saw it the one time. Oh, let's see here. Let's not get the next spawn going here. Let's pull these guys back. Got to refuel them. I'm almost out of missiles. Let's see how things are going over here. Still going good. Okay, so there is something that's happened over here, though. You see I've got 1, 2, 3 that are yellow boxing me. And, which means that, oh, they changed red. Okay, no problem. It could mean, though, that my character's not going to attack them. And so, that would be, that'd be an issue. So, try a buffer shield fit, hyperspatial rigs on the NID. Because you can increase ticks by 5 million each. Well, okay. I want a little survivability, too. So... but that's interesting. I'll take a look at it. As far as subs and new follows on my channel, on my Twitch channel, thank you for those. We'll call them all out at when we finished the CCP portion. So it's going to be a really big payout to you guys in gold, and so that I'm just trying to keep things a little bit simpler for this first time broadcasting to the CCP channel at the same time. Just like next time I broadcast the CCP channel, there will also be a giveaway on the CCP channel as well as on my channel. So, and JJ starts singing about money. Money, money, money. Yeah, I can't even do it. You know, yeah. So. So the Vexor Navy issue is actually doing the harder sight. Okay, so I got a bounty payout here, 29 million. Let's see, did that just come in? No, actually, the next one will be coming in. That was from before here. You can hear some explosions going on from my other client at the same time. How long will the CCP stream be? Basically, I'm scheduled for 2 hours. There's not somebody in the slot after me, so we may go longer. We'll see. So what do you think of this? Being able to... I'm making money on my other character right now at the same time, while not really looking at him. Now, is there a lot of risk? Well, given that I know everybody who's in the system right now, the risk isn't too great. But if there were any neutrals in here or whatnot, I wouldn't be able to do this. It'd have to be different, for sure. So... yeah, Gen86, thank you for the resub. We're going to catch up everybody on the gold into the show. So, just because we're streaming to the CCP channel at the same time. Am I going to lose this guy? He's at 97%. Hope not. Yep, I lost him. Darn it. I'm losing another one now, too. Wait, we're recalling fighters. We're gonna have to fix that. Excuse me. Hey, that sounds like my other one here. Yeah, just got another wave. He's doing fine on his own. What'd be nice is once this is cleared, I'm not going to loot it. If I were to loot it, I'd make about somewhere between 8 and 13 million ISK in loot. And the salvage, if I were to salvage it, would be about 6 to 12 million. But I'm not going to take the time to do that. The only way I'm going to the only way I am going to make or do anything extra off of this is if there's a true Sancha. If there is, I'll pay attention to that. So I'll actually be looking for that. The loot's like a lottery in there. So it could be something really spectacular, or could be worth less than $1 million. Oh, hey, I didn't realize I was almost done with that one. Okay, so I'm gonna recall all the fighters. Let's look at this here to see if there's anything that says true. No true Sancha, and there was no escalation. If there was an escalation, we would have had a notification of that pop up around the very last drone. Plaque, thank you for the resub. We're gonna catch everybody up on those near the end of the show. So if you have to leave before the end of the show and you're on my channel, just make sure you stay in chat, and you'll get some of the gold payouts on that. Hey, so those are refueling. Check on my guy here. He's still working away. Now it takes a lot longer to do one of these sites. So this site, it takes him around 40 minutes. Whereas I can do a site with my carrier in 10, 12 minutes. So your Nitty Hogger makes ticks of 70 to 75 million. What? Wow, how do you do that? Because I don't know that one. So if there's faction loot here, I'm gonna take it. Otherwise, I'm not. As far as looting and stuff, I have a fleet on the way down. Okay, so we're going to pay attention to that. So, now I'm expecting that that I'll be into the 80 million per tick or so with the super. Using Wasp T2. Why? Oh, VNI 20 to 22 using Wasp. It depends on the right damage type.
Warp drive active.
So the siren that you hear going off is a application that uses the Eve API. It is an application that allows us in the game here to crowdsource intel. And so it's not something that I can show on the screen because it gives away operational security information, but that's what you're hearing, and that's how I know that there is a fleet of multiple ships that are on their way. I don't know how far they're going or where they're going, but they're headed toward me. Okay, so you heard the money come in. Let's see. I don't think that was from market transaction. No. So that was my other character here. He's still fighting. Still doing his thing. Some people have thought, so he got 17.5 million sitting here on his own. Some people have said that all the bounty payments happen at the same time. They don't. Basically, it's like it's a 20-minute timer, but it's from the time when It's from the time when you start ratting. Something here.
Warp drive active.
So I'm running multiple machines, and I am doing some Intel stuff here. Hello, Elmo. So if anybody has questions about this stuff, feel free to ask. What is all that noise? Doing okay here? Yeah, I am. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, okay, so you're talking about using the W key to orbit.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, to get higher ticks, talking about using the orbit command on fighters, because you can start orbiting before they're targeted. So... Okay, so this guy is still doing his thing, and we're out here sitting on the Citadel for the moment just because of hostiles. I'm watching to see where they go. It's very likely they're going to come in here. Going to interrupt my ratting. That's okay though. So my Vexor Navy issue here is working on a this is a haven. This is a gas haven. There's gas haven and there's rock haven. Depending on what kind of ship you're flying, some people don't like the gas havens. They only want rock havens, especially if they're doing multiple bombers. But yeah. You like the background music? Yeah. So yes, you can do multiple accounts with the same email here in Eve, and I am running multiple clients simultaneously. Currently running 4. Gas havens give lower ticks. Okay. I've actually started tracking that, but, you know, I also don't know. Yeah, okay, so here we go. Just like I thought. Got I'm not sure what he's in, but I do have a neutral here. Got multiple neutrals. A Loki. It's one of them. Don't know what the other one is.
Active.
A Zealot. Okay. So a Loki and a Zealot. I'm actually not very familiar with the Zealot. Look it up. There's the Zealot. Okay.
Docking request accepted.
Mars ship. There's the Loki. Not sure what it's good for. Well, the character got docked here, okay. Let's see. What are you suggesting? Change the third tracking computer to into optimal. Make more damage with it because third tracking is useless. I'll try it. Sure. I think I have this script on me. Maybe I don't. I don't know. We'll see. Might have to be something I try later. Armor long range fleet ship. Okay. Why do I have a bounty so high? Yeah, I like big bounty and I cannot lie. Sounds like a song, huh? So... Okay, so this is part of the game too, you know? So... Yeah, well, anyway, I really enjoy this fit as I've got it. I will play around some with it. I don't have the stuff on me right now to make changes, but... Okay, so... Okay, so these guys are coming back in here again. I assume they're just flying through. We're gonna make sure. Yeah, I'm not waiting for fighters to come back. I've got a couple of neutrals in the system. And you cannot rat with one of these with neutrals in the system. because if they catch you, they will bring all of their buddies, and sure, it'll make great content, but it's not what I'm looking forward to at the moment. You know? So, yeah. All right, they've left here. Let me check system. They're over here now. So I've got characters placed at different systems, and I'm able to see everything along with the Intel application we have for test. Because yes, I am in Test Alliance. So we're gonna wait a minute. They're sitting right next door, and you don't want to assume that that they're leaving, because they could decide to come back in. They could have bookmarked certain things, thinking of where you might be going to, and then you go and boom, you know, you got it. Oh, I like that. The test symbol there, and the please ignore. I like that in chat. One of them still in here. They're hunting. They're on the hunt. So we just got one more that's kind of unknown. Now they're back in here again. That's part of the game. Now, if they were really getting in my way and everything, then one of the nice things about a capital ship, which this Nithhogger is that I can jump to another system. So, Chaldor, no Shroud today. We'll Shroud tomorrow. No, I don't think they're stream snipers. They're not acting like stream snipers. Okay, just trying to verify where they went. Okay, so we're going to take this guy back out. What's the best Marauder, in my opinion? It really depends, because there's different uses for different Marauders. Okay. Here we go. We'll continue on here. Yeah, there's different stuff. I like the Golem. I end up using the Paladin a lot out here because it's what's really good for the type of escalations I use it to run. You know, it depends on what you're using it for. So the best is whichever one you like, in my opinion. They all have some benefits and detractions. Okay, so we're going to get this guy orbiting again. We're going to make sure... Now, I've got a couple of them yellow boxing me. So, I'm actually going to take care of these two that are yellow boxing first, and then I'll let it go on autopilot. Oh yeah, 3 of them yellow boxing me now. So, okay, so this, it's a good question. What distance am I orbiting the rats at? So I'm orbiting this site at 36, but I've got 100 MN afterburner in here, and because of that, it pushes me out to 40. So I'm orbiting at 40, but I have to set it at 36 to get it to do it the way, you know, at the distance I want it. So, all right. So, I'm just going to wait for them to finish that one and then make sure they got the next one okay, and then we'll go back over to the Nithhogger. Yeah, this is a beast ship here, guys. You're like, no way that this can take on all of these ships? Absolutely it can. It's a low signature radius, it's high transversal, it's it is the auto-targeting unit, which keeps the aggro on me and off of my drones, and it's my high DPS on my drones, and it's my resistances. I have really high kinetic and EM resistances. You change those resistances depending on where you're at. So, and this is 1/6 of the cost of an Ishtar. So this is a cheap ratting machine. You can make tons of money with these. So, in fact, I have 3 pilots now that can run these all at the same time. And you're going to see here that I do not have to keep an eye on it. It's going to run on its own, just as long as there's not something, you know, coming into system here. Then I'll just check in on it occasionally. So let's do a sanctum. Let's see if there's any sanctums in here. Yeah. Sanctums are the really big ones.
Warp drive active.
It's pretty easy for me to do them with this carrier. Do you need full skills to be cap stable? Not completely full skills. So it's a good idea to have good drone skills and such. The nice thing about the ghost fitting is that with the ghost fitting you can see with your abilities how everything is. Hey, Force Ozone, we're going to take care of resubs near the end of the show. Today's a little bit different. So, just everybody make sure they stick around and chat on the Markee Dragon channel. And we're going to do a bunch of gold payouts near the end of the show. Theory, hello from Germany. Okay, so this is the ring sanctum. My other guy's targeting a bunch of stuff up. You can hear him. Got some things blowing up. on him real quick. It's all looking good. Ooh, a lot of yellow boxing there. Alright. We'll take care of that in a minute. For the frigates and cruisers, I send them out individually in the fighter squadrons, whereas for the battleships, I'll do them in sets of 3. I have more trouble on the way. Yeah, this would be an expensive ship to lose. Company.
Warp drive active.
Now, if I were not streaming, there would be a lot less of this. Hey, it says my stuff's returning here. There they are. They're at their 14,000 away. It's because I started returning them while I was getting into warp. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp to another location.
Active.
This person left the system here. Yeah, it is. So ISD Kahara says it's rather difficult to catch a carrier who pays attention and remembers to align. So I was paying attention and I was aligned. And I left knowing that my fighters were going to be sitting out there, but when I sing, they will warp with you. I don't know where this guy went. So see if he comes back. We've got multiple people in the area now, which I knew might happen by broadcasting this. So I also have a Sino on this. So if I get tackled, I'm lighting that Sino and help will drop in. So another nice thing about being in a big corp.
Warp drive active.
I got more stuff inbound.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we've actually got multiple ships over here. Yeah, they're now in the system next door. Test is deployed? Correct. But there's more stuff available to me than just what is on deployment. Morale Viator? Oh, that Viator is sitting in a different system, just being eyes for me. Yeah, you don't get 260 million ticks with this. That just doesn't happen. Hey, I don't know where they went. How many clients do I have open? I have 4 at the moment. So I'm playing with 2 of them, and I have 2 of them that are doing recon for me. I don't know where these guys went. This guy has a lot less to lose.
Warp drive active.
I mean, he's doing fine AFK wise, but not in the sense of, you know, he's not making dank loot risk. So, do I miss the captain's quarters yet? Yeah, I only went in there a few times just to see things. I mean, it was interesting being in there and seeing the billboard of my bounty on there. I don't even know what my bounty's at right now. I had 2 huge payouts on my bounty a couple weeks ago. Let's see here. So I'm at 229 billion. So the guy's at 234 billion. I had 2 huge payouts because I lost in 1 week. I lost 2 ships worth 1.7 billion each. So let's finish taking that thing out. I got a lot yellow boxing me here, so Great Gatsby. Nah, I shall keep my ISK. Is it hard to recover from big losses like that? Well, yes and no. I mean, it depends on your income level. So, you know, I'm making a couple billion a week, pretty easy. So, you know, does it hurt losing something worth 1.7 billion? Yeah. Does it knock me out? No. Hey, Lancer, thank you for the resub. Due to how we're doing things today, we're gonna do the payouts near the end of the show. So everybody who's in Markee Dragon chat, there's gonna be a for fear of this sounding wrong, there's gonna be golden showers near the end of the show. Yeah. So now I am also building a super right now, and there are it's about 25 billion is how much I've got into that. So yeah. How long have I been in test? You know, I've been in test for, I don't know, however long Moose Army's been here. So when I originally joined Moose Army, we were part of Darkness, and then there was some things that happened there I'm not privy to, and so we kind of had to leave really quickly. And then we were homeless for a little bit, and then we ended up here at Test. And I have to tell you that Test was not a place that I wanted to go. I didn't think that it was going to be anything that I wanted to be in. And, but what it's ended up being is really, really good. Now, does, you know, have things happened that negatively impact me within Test? Sure. But, you know, that's one thing about being in an alliance or being in a Null Corp or whatnot. There are things that you have to do that you have to take care of which you don't have to do in HiSec. And some of those things include, you know, getting up in the middle of the night to help defend space every once in a while. So it happened the other day, you know, my day off, Sunday, I'm not doing anything, and we're getting all these pings saying, everybody in now, we need your help. And I'm like, middle of Sunday afternoon, and I'm like, I don't know how long I'm going to get roped into this. But I showed up and helped defend our space. So that's some things that are necessary. So, okay, so this site's done, finally. And let's look at the wrecks here, just to see if there's any true Sancha. There's been no escalation. So, no true Sancha. Okay, no epic loot. So we're not going to go and loot anything. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy to the next... we're going to start doing... let's start doing some Forsaken hubs. They're a little bit harder to do with the Vexor Navy issue because sometimes you can get an orbit that goes too far out because there's not really good stuff to orbit. But they are the escalations that I really enjoy doing. So, yeah. Yeah, hey, Lancer, you weren't listening to the stream. I talked to you about it. So... yeah, anyway, it's off at the moment because I don't want it to be too confusing. We're gonna, I'm broadcasting to 3 places right now, you know? So... Alright. So I landed here with these nightmares. Yeah, so I'm also live streaming to CCP's channel. Everybody in CCP's channel say hello. Yeah. So, yeah, also broadcasting CCP channel. 200 people there, 250 people on my channel, and I'm not sure how many on YouTube. 55 on YouTube. So, just a few people. Yeah, just stay in chat for the big payout later. Even if you have to take off, pause the video, stay in chat. You're gonna make the money. Okay, for this one, all I have to do is put them onto the first one and let them start going, and then just make sure that they can auto target the next one without getting beat up, and it should be good. So. Yeah, and we might go a little bit longer on the CCP stream as well than the time slot because there's nobody in the schedule after me. And so we have a little room to go a little bit longer on there if we want to. All right. Oh, darn it. Drone's getting beat up. Okay, I'm pulling them back in. And I'll throw them back out again, and then they'll be okay. That's what I was watching for. I took my eyes away for just a moment. And, yeah. Drone's starting to get beat up. Alright. So they're all returned. Okay, now I can put them back out immediately. Oh, wait. Nope. You know what? This guy is not... Oh, see, this is the problem. This is the problem I was mentioning, is that you can get too far out of bounds on everything here. So let's orbit that wreck. You can get a little too far out of bounds here. That's what happened. I got too far out. I have to be a little bit more careful with these. How many hours do I play a week of Eve? Well, so I'm typically doing around 18 hours of shows a week for Eve. But then also, I probably spend just as much time doing setup for the shows and stuff. Not on the shows. So, quite a bit. Alright, so, now, there we go. Just make sure my drones aren't getting beat up. I can lose all my drones if I look away, you know? Let's get the music going on again. Alright, they're doing fine. Let's let them grab the next one here. Excellent, okay. Let's go back over to this guy. So here's carrier pilot. We shall take him out to another site. We'd started one when we had neutrals come in. Dominique, we don't really have the second decade boxes available for sale anymore. Oh, that ticking's gonna kill me. It's my capture stuff. Hey, he's doing okay. Headed back out to the site where I was at. You can praise the sun to stop drone aggro. I have no idea what that is. But I will tell you how I deal with drone aggro. I deal with it by having auto-targeting on, which seems to get me more aggro. So I get the aggro on my stuff, on my ship, and not my drones. ISD says if you go to the sun in a VNI at 100K, eject from the ship, wait 1 minute before going back in, the rats are a lot less likely to shoot your drones. I think that's baloney. But, okay. I guess if people want to worship the sun god like that. I left my monitor running on my laptop, which is in the living room, and my wife is in there watching TV, and it's the police siren keeps going off on her. I'll have to fix that in a minute. You wouldn't have said it if it wasn't true? Yeah, well, it just sounds very strange. So, you know, and that's... I believe you wouldn't say something that wasn't true. It just, you know, the mechanics by it probably don't involve the sun. So... yeah. And I can tell you that I've encountered drone aggro differently at different times and in different ways, and there are things you can do to mitigate drone aggro. So, and there are things that can cause more of it. So, yeah, Nerd Rage. This makes ticks of. Make 35 to 45 million ISK per tick. And yes, you don't orbit in a carrier, you align. Always. Always align, not orbit in a carrier. It doesn't matter if I can be 4,000 away from my target, it's just flight time. I can still target everything. What does tick mean, Photon? Tick is a timer that lasts 20 minutes. There are bounty payouts every 20 minutes for these rats that we kill. And so we call it a tick. I don't know how it got that name, why it's called that, but that's what it's called. Nest yourself between large collidable objects in a carrier? That sounds like death. So there's also little tricks to how much, you know, aggro your fighters are taking and stuff. So speed matters. Just like it's the same basics as ships. So I've had ticks over 100 million before, but it usually involves a dread. my other guy here. He's still plugging away. All right. Ooh, a lot of them on this one. Henditch, you know, you're asking about how do they let the RMT King broadcast to the official CCP channel. Well, there'll be a documentary out next year about that, about how all that worked out and everything. And in fact, I can show you guys the trailer for it. I'll show you when I finish this site. And so back in the day when we were doing that stuff, there was nobody had any rules against it or anything because it wasn't known really what it was. So yes, we created that market, and there's a story to tell behind that. So I've been in this business a long time. I've actually been in the video game industry for 20 years now. So I'll show you that documentary film trailer here in a moment. Actually, I'll let's see here. I need to refuel these fighters. Show it to you right now while I'm refueling. Here we go. I struggled for years trying to explain what it was I was doing.
Usually I just say I work with video games, because if I say, you know, I'm a virtual currency broker, people just kind of look at you like, what?
You've got games that are based entirely on selling gold on Facebook. Virtual worlds are creating demands, and somebody's going to have to meet those demands. If they don't, somebody like me will.
It was at that time that I realized that people will spend money on virtual things no differently than they would for tangible things. That was kind of that eureka moment for me. And that's really when my company was on its way to doing $100 million in revenue.
And they said, so what you got to do, you got to take all the profit you've made, and you got to give it to us, or we're going to sue you tomorrow. Oh, this is going to end badly. Oh.
And there are a lot of people who hate what we do.
Business versus family. I didn't do well.
This is the future of the video game industry.
And this has happened on a massive scale in countries like China.
比如说当初他们问的时候呢，我说 OK， 那休息，说他们没有底薪的。
The real and the virtual starts to blend together.
But I always looked at this as something that could go poof instantly. So there you have it. That documentary will be out next year. And we've been filming on it for 8 years. In fact, we finish filming next week. So there will be a documentary film crew here at my house next week. And most likely there will be a live show that is happening while the documentary film crew is here filming. So, yeah. All right. Got that cleared, huh? Okay. So, recall fighters. So, everybody on my channels, I'll be sure to let you know that when that's coming out. So, yeah. It will be next year, and it's going to appear. Like could be HBO, Showtime, might be Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, one of those. So the shoot on the documentary is a pretty big deal. So how do I enable the graphics for drone movements? There is a little thing here that's little circles with a little arrow tactical overlay, which is what gives the arrows that show on the things like this. It shows velocity and stuff. So I have a couple of them here that yellow boxed me. And so since they were not being aggressive, my drones did not attack. So this seems to work out pretty good. One of the first wrecks, I'm orbiting that. And that seems to work better than orbiting one of these. They call them like broken orange crystal asteroid. So it'd be really nice if we can get an escalation, because then I can show you one of the other ways that I earn a lot here in Null. Let's see here. Heading out to another site. So I don't know how much I've earned so far today. Off the bounties. That was only 4.8 million, but 23, 26, 29, 28, 28, 38. I started out in another system where I started, but then it got camped, so I moved. I have a couple other clients up and running. Checking locals close by. What is the ship I usually use for escalations? It depends. Escalations from the one that I'm doing right here, which is a Forsaken hub. I'll actually use a Vexor Navy issue to do it. From the Sanctums and Havens, that escalation, I'll use a Paladin for that. This ship right here is a Nithhogger. It is a carrier. squadron. Not too much damage, just 2% damage. How are things in Gatorland? Pretty good. So, haven't really, let's see here. I haven't seen any gators today. That's my backyard. So, good thunderheads there though. I think there's a lot of targeting going on. Can I zoom in on one? No, that camera doesn't zoom. It's a fixed camera back there. It'd be cool if it did. But yeah, it's that is my backyard. And the only bad thing about being on a lake is out here when the thunderheads come over, we can get 60-mile-an-hour winds and everything. So oops. Yeah, you don't typically want to fire missiles first. They don't have a good rate of taking those things out quickly. So I just got a 32 million-esque tick. Must be expensive property with all the play money. You know, out here in Florida, there's a lot of lakes. What's my other guy doing here? He's still knocking him dead. Oops. Fired all my missiles on the frigate. Okay, Red, we'll catch you later. Where's this song from? It's driving you nuts? It's from EVE Online. Yeah, this is the Icelandic Symphony playing the EVE soundtrack. Yeah, we all have different styles, all of us who've been broadcasting to the CCP channel. We definitely all have different styles. So, you know, I focus on a lot of things that others don't. Not by design, but just by, you know, it's just how I roll. Yeah, the CD for this comes from the collector's edition. Which, if you guys don't know, I'm business partner with CCP as well as a streamer. And so we bought all of the remaining collector's editions from CCP. I got some sort of beeping going on with something. I don't know what it is. Oh. Hey. Yeah, I gotta go fix my laptop for the wife. As soon as I finish this site, I'll go grab another drink too. So apparently my laptop got disturbed, and I had the application up for the alarms for proximity in game here, and so she's like, your laptop keeps going whoop whoop. Yeah. Do they actually ever do anything with the mystery codes in the box? Absolutely. So there's a lot of stuff. We still have a few in our store, but not many of those left. Oh, I'm out of missiles. Hey, we're gonna finish this off without missiles. I'm not gonna bring them all back in to refuel. Not unless they start getting beat up and I need to bring them back in, because I think there's only this wave, maybe one more. Not 100% sure. We'll find out. Hey, look at that, site cleared here. Hey, gotta pay attention to the other one here, make sure my fighters don't get beat up. It'll only take a minute to finish this one up. There goes the last missile. Yeah, so 8K. I am broadcasting at 4K. My screen size here is 4K. So if you're wondering why the text is so small, on YouTube you can actually view it 4K. But here on Twitch, only 1080p. How long does it take to build a hell? I'm not sure, but I'll have mine in about a week. Still in the cooker. So my hope is to get the hell, which is a super, and then yes, true Sancha Fleet staging point. Awesome. We got an escalation. Excellent. Let's see here if there's any true Sancha loot. No, not. Okay. So, okay, we're gonna take this guy. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna warp him to here.
Warp drive active.
So I'm glad we got an escalation. That's really great. Okay, we're gonna take this guy, and did we get any true Sancha stuff here? No. Okay. I'm gonna dock him up.
Warp drive active.
No, I'm not using a mobile tractor unit. So I decided not to pick up all the stuff. I earn a lot more if I ignore it. But sometimes I will bring in salvagers and I just throw them out there and let them drone salvage on their own. But you know, haven't been doing a whole lot of that. So hey, we're gonna see if I made a safe here. that's a sitting point on this citadel. I actually am not able to dock anywhere in here with this. Ooh, talk about awkward. Flying me through the ship here, through the citadel. Alright, we'll see if I bounce off. No, looks like I didn't bounce. Alright, I did a good job on that. So I made a sit spot here. It'd be really hard to bump me off. Whatever, so anyway, okay, I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'm gonna grab some more to drink, and then we are going to go run that escalation. So that'll be fun. This is this escalation is kind of interesting. It is a let's see here. Wow, where the hell is this? Let me see here. I had my screen here for a second. I actually don't know if I can run this because of its location. What happened to my map? My map disappeared. Fuck. Okay, CCP. You took away the old map! And now we have this piece of shoe. Gosh darn it. I gotta say, I really hate this map. Now I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm going on this. Okay. End rant. New map is better, just different. I have tried it many times and I have not been able to make it to my liking. So, let's see here. It is ugly as all get out. Try to disable the new map in options. You know what? My map icon disappeared. That's what happened. They removed the old map. It's no longer a beta map. So the old map has been removed. In general setup, you can uncheck using it. Really? In general, I was using it, my icon disappeared. Try new map. Okay, so they changed it. And there we go. Okay. This is so much easier to see. The other one's much prettier, but this is so much easier to see. Alright, I'm not sure that I can run this. Given its location. It's NPC Null, and it's right in the pipe of where all of the big fleets come through. Yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking about it for just a moment. I'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Now, so, yeah, I see you guys having conniption fits about my setup. It's, I do a lot with this stuff. I'm running everything here. I'm running our store. I'm doing actually customer service at the same time here. Got some communication stuff over here. I'm monitoring the CCP feed over here. And then I got all kinds of chat stuff up over here. This is all my stuff for running the show. And I got all kinds of chat stuff up over here. That's not what I wanted to hit. And you can see here, I've got Eve spread across 3 screens. So you're just seeing the center one. That's how I'm able to do all this stuff without showing off a lot of, you know, I'm showing some location stuff and everything, but without showing everything. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. I am going to try and do this site. Even though it's in a really bad spot, we're gonna give it a shot. So we're gonna jump out of here. We're gonna dock up. Is my bandwidth light? I have fiber connection from my internet here, and I'm running a Titan XP and a GTX 980 for my stuff here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I run sometimes as many as 7 clients all at the same time on here. But yeah. Okay, so we're gonna this is a Sancha Fleet staging point. I'm gonna actually have to look this one up. Oh yeah, I can do it. Okay. So we're gonna dock up this ship. I couldn't dock in that other system, that's why I jumped out.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Hey. Made it back here safely. Let's see what ships I got here. Oh yeah, there's no station walking. Now it's just undock. Such a small little ship.
Active.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a true Sancha Fleet staging point, and It is, I'm going to run it in a Vexor Navy issue. So it's a ship worth about 110 million. And if I run into problems, I won't be taking that much of a loss. So we're going to give it a shot. And the Sancha Fleet staging point, it has a chance to continue escalating. There's one of them here, and I don't remember if this is the one that has like a 25% chance to escalate into another one, or if it's the one that's actually 4. So... Hey, let's see here. I need to find some Praetors. I have some here. Okay. Send some Praetors over to my other guy. Okay, so Vexor Navy issue. Same fit as what my other character was running. My other character doesn't have this escalation. There's no sense in taking both ships up here. So I have 684 DPS. It will go up to 697 once I have Amar Drones 5. And that'll be in a few days. I chose to finish my heavy drones first, my heavy fighters. Actually, it doesn't matter that this is like this because, yeah. Hey, so here we go. There's no guarantee I'll survive on this because I'm taking a cruiser up through Null, multiple jumps in kind of a risky fashion. Yeah, so drones in normal cargo just in case I lose several drones and need to re-drone. I do have drones in the drone bay as well. They're extras. Because I won't be able to get anywhere I'm going. So a lot of these I earn around 150 million off of them. So there's just one really good piece of loot in here I'm looking for. What was Algor? So I'm going to have to be, let's just say, a little fastidious about what I'm doing, where I'm going. There might not be anybody in there right now, but it's a pipeline system of a lot of Soviet or Russian corps and alliances that they come through to attack us, and so it could be
Warp drive active.
could be a hotbed of awesomeness. Speaking of my room getting really hot, I'm gonna turn the AC down. Be right back. Yeah, so with all this equipment in my office here, yes, it can get warm. I have AC ducts in here and an intake in here.
Warp drive active.
The lucky cash drop sites. Yeah, those the loot in those is the armor and shield boost rep percentage boosts. So I found 2 of them so far today.
Active.
My review's off to the side, like they're mentioning. I got across 3 screens here. So there's a lot of stuff off to the side. I know you guys can still figure out, the smart ones of you can still figure out where I'm at. But, you know, it's okay. Not trying to 100% hide it, but, you know, the harder you make it, the less hassle there is.
Warp drive
Almost there.
active.
We'll see how this goes. And if this escalates again further, well, it could throw me, oh wow, way out, you know? Yeah, I'm not really flying blind. Hey, look at that. Wonderful. There's nobody in here.
Warp drive active.
Perfect. I couldn't ask for any better. So here is my local here. You can see that off to the side here. So this is an AFK routing setup. We'll see how it does in here. I have it in my notes. I keep notes on these sites. I have it in my notes that that the best ship for this, to do them really easy, is this ship right here. So needed to move it just a little bit, otherwise I was going to bump it.
Active.
Hey, let's see here. None of these guys are true Sanchez. Let me see if I can take this gate right away. Nope. Hey, fine. Let's orbit at this at 10. Get the auto aggro going. Take on the stuff that's yellow boxing me first. Should just orbit that thing. My drones are going to do all the work. Okay, they seem to be doing fine on their own. Now what you're looking for here is is it a commander? I don't remember. There's a special one that gives you the loot. I'm using Praetors for these, but that's because it's the proper type. You'd use different types of drones for different regions. Okay, so they're just doing it kind of on their own. Trying to look up some information on this at the same time. Trying to look for which is the money. actually don't remember. Alan, you say True Sancha? Yeah, well, if I see one that says True Sancha, that one will be... I'm just looking up everything that's out on the net right now about this site, and I don't see anything that tells what the money ship is, except that this escalation can be up to 15 jumps away on the next one. So I could end up out God knows where. Oh, a bunch more stuff just spawned. Out on that other rock there. Okay. Well, we'll see how this works out for it and how it decides which ones to take care of. I'm just kind of letting it go on autopilot. I'm just watching, seeing how it's handling it. Currently, it's doing okay, except it's split the drones. I've got them on aggressive and focus fire, which is the way to have them on this. You notice that little hiccup I'm getting there? It's something in the... What's happening on my client? It's kind of weird. Yeah, well, I'll let them just continue to pummel these things. How do I stream on 2 channels at once? I'm actually streaming to 3 channels at once. I do it all with my software. I got a dedicated machine for doing this. Good thing my fit's stable. I don't have max skills on everything on this character, but he's doing okay. This is my capital pilot. Normally doing capital stuff. So to bring myself down into a subcap, there's actually quite a bit of training I've had to do. He had a lot of the basics, because you have to have a lot of the basics to get up to the capital stuff, but yeah. It's all good. Okay, so I don't have them all targeted up on here. I got some of them as much as 90 away. Guess maybe I should start orbiting this other one. It's closer to all these. So this really is taking a little bit of work to get all this done. I was thinking that I was just going to breeze through this. There's some other escalations I've done where you can see the primary target like right off the bat, and you hit it and you're done. You just get the hell out of there. For this though, nothing. And I think that this will escalate again once I hit the right point. So there's about 6 left. And they're just chewing them up pretty good. This whole setup, by keeping the aggro on myself and keeping my velocity up, they have a really hard time hitting me. If I were to turn off my propulsion, I'd have a lot of trouble. So... But by leaving my propulsion on, it works out a lot better. When they're all clear, before I take the gate, I will just make sure that there's none of them that say that they're true Sancha. My drones have not taken any damage at all. So, in Black Blue Ice, I did check my PMs, and yeah, I was aware of that, but not an issue, I don't think. Going to have to go to Wormhole Down and wreck you sometime for not answering questions. Alright. Let's Leaf Binder. He's gonna have to kill me for not answering questions. You know, I'm looking back a whole hour. I don't see any questions from you. Ah, humbug. Am I aware that I'm broadcasting 2 identical streams? Yes. It's intentional. Standings decrease. Alright, we're going to start heading toward the gate. Going to pull in these drones. We're going to check really quick and see if there is any of these here that say True Sancha or anything. They do not. Okay. What makes them aggro you and ignore the drones? This right here, auto-targeting system. Yeah, it's a simulcast because I'm on CCP's channel at the same time. We're also broadcasting to YouTube. If anybody wants to watch in 4K, it's on YouTube at Markee Dragon Gameplay. Hey, so that was pretty fine. Got those taken out. We're gonna go into the next room. I don't know what's gonna happen for me in here. Oh, this is over the last few weeks. Huh. Yes. Well, as you can see, I never answer anybody. So come on down and kill me for it. Hello, Brian. Okay, so I have 2 items here that I want to take out right away. Those would be it. Get me the fuck away from it! Holy shit. Get me moving. Oh, this is not good. Oh, I might have to warp out of here. Oh, I might not be able to warp out of here. Fuck.
The capacity.
I'm not pointed, but I was in structure. There's no way to like warp in at distance on that or anything either. Okay. We're gonna go repair. Yeah, it was Newt Towers, and I couldn't get away from them fast enough. I didn't remember what was in there, and I should have immediately been burning away from them, but they capped me out pretty quickly. It's okay. Remember, I brought extra drones. I'm going to put them in. And then I'm going to scoop up my old ones. Just happen to have a Fortizar next door where I can repair up and take care of everything. Yeah, I'll probably lose at least a few of them. Let's see how many I got here. At 4. Well, that brings me up to 7. We'll see if I can buy any here. There's probably none on the market here.
Docking request accepted.
Okay. So we are all repaired. Nope, none for sale here. Okay, so I gotta take out that other tower with 7 drones, and hopefully I have at least one more still alive in there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I almost died. You know, I think that CCP adds a delay to their channel. Seems to me.
Warp drive active.
I just didn't react fast enough. I should have been moving out of range quicker. So I turned on my propulsion right away. Yeah, I wonder if they've got an extra delay. Let's see here. Compare my stream to theirs.
Warp drive active.
CCP is not even 1 second behind mine. Hey, It's quite a bit behind on mine. Like right now I'm undocking from the station, and on mine I'm actually warping right now. So, yeah. Alright, well, I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe there's some sort of delay in that other browser or something. I don't know. It's okay. Not a big deal. All right. So, okay, so here we go again. Wish me luck, everybody. YOLO!
Active.
Ooh, I got a bunch of drones in here. Okay. One that's still being shot at. Okay. Okay, all DPS on that. Pick up my other drones in a minute. We're gonna do this. He's not targeting me. I wonder if it's targeting one of my drones for nuding it. It's an interesting thought. Alright. There we go. Got one down. Now, let's see here. We're gonna scoop these up as we go here. Oh, maybe I should keep my transversal up some more though before I scoop those up. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm getting yeah, I'm not a good idea to go pick up those drones yet, even if I lose them. Glory Victus, yeah, I haven't played that and I don't plan on. Hey, we're gonna get there's 2 more towers here. Take out these towers. I just gotta get my shields under control here. Just keeping up my speed here. As long as I don't get it below about 20% shields, I'll be fine. 20% is where you start having diminishing returns. About 25% is maximum shield recharge. So it's kind of a breaking point. It's a good point to kind of use as the oh shit point. It's the missiles that hit me the most. Okay, we'll get this other battery here. And I still have 3 drones that are out there. Come on. Go get them. I got too far out of bounds of a lot of stuff here, so... Leafbinder, there's a lot of games out there that look really good. And one thing is, we're on the official CCP channel right now as well, so we're going to stay on focus of CCP games. But then also, I just want to say that that a lot of the games that I do on the show, I have some sort of business with them. CCP is one of them. I've been a business partner with CCP for, I think, 13 years now. And so I do show games that I do not have business relationships with sometimes, but primarily I am doing games where I have sought out to do business with them. So, okay. I can let these do their thing now. I'm out to pick up the drones. With this... There we go. Okay, I was worried that with this afterburner on, that it might be hard to pick them up, but I'm getting them. Yeah, I can't, Leafbinder, I cannot select, by the way, this, so I'm working on 3 different chats here. We got YouTube, we got CCP, and we got the Markee Dragon channel. And so, anyway, that's, this one's coming from YouTube, Leafbinder is. You cannot reconnect to lost drones when you already have the maximum amount in your control. All right, so I picked them up. What did I bring? 4 extra? I only lost 1 drone. Not bad. Well, they were getting shot whenever I came in. So, okay, Leafbinder. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it. What rigs am I using? I can post my fit for this in live shows in game. LIVESHOWS. It's called Vexed Moose. And the rigs are anti-EM, anti-EM, anti-thermal, screen reinforcers, just Tech 1. Doesn't need to be any more than that. So far, there's not a whole lot of wrecks in here. I wonder if there's more stuff that spawns. So none of these appear to be the trigger. And if this is going to continue on, we're going to end up going to another area. Okay. More stuff spawned. None of it is, none of it says, God, they're so far away. Okay. Okay. I guess we'll orbit that over there. Yeah, they're all so far away that can't hardly get to them. There's only one here that's still in this area. Let me get my drones up onto that. They're on something else. I don't know what they're on. As long as they say fighting, I know that they're doing something, and as long as they're not taking damage, it's, you know, it's all good. Alright. My drones are split, even though I've told them not to be. But I'm still doing okay, so I don't need to micromanage them. They're doing their thing. Hello, Tims. Oh, you guys are talking about me doing RMT or whatever. There is no RMT that has ever happened with me and CCP other than what is specifically stated that they have us do. So the closest thing you get to RMT with us is that you can buy Plex from our store, and then you can take that Plex, redeem it in game for the Plex items in the game, and sell it for ISK, which is the acceptable method. So, what is RMT? Real money trade. So if you don't know much about the history of it or whatnot, I won't get into it right now, but there'll be a documentary out on it next year. Ball and Lightfinger, I see your resub. Thank you for that. We are going to pay out at the end of, or after we've stopped broadcasting to the CCP channel. We're actually going to 3 places right now: CCP channel, Markee Dragon channel, and Markee Dragon gameplay on YouTube. And so to try and keep the confusion down of all this gold stuff and everything, we're waiting for this, and we're just trying this out right now. So just make sure you're still in chat, and you'll get a big payout at the end. We have several subs that we'll be paying out on. And for those of you that think it's RMT, the gold in the Twitch chat doesn't have any value. Doesn't get you anything real, other than some of the giveaways that we do, which are not in-game stuff. Okay. So 4 ships left. I got all of them targeted. I'll take these out, and then we'll see what we got. I actually don't. It's been such a long time since I've run these. This is a true Sancha fleet staging point. A lot of people don't like running these. Oh yeah, exotic dancers are a big deal. Exclamation point dancers in Twitch chat on the Markee Dragon channel, and just be careful. You may not get what you're expecting. So, yeah. All right. Oh, another spawn. Okay. Where did these ones spawn at? Out here. Okay, what am I orbiting currently? You could mine out here. These are all asteroids. keep getting these dings. I'm gonna have to turn that off. So I keep getting these things saying my standings are going down. Oh, and a contract's been assigned to me. I'm afraid to look. Oh, somebody gave me some drones. Oh, and they're nearby. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. Black blue ice. Yes, I shall accept. I appreciate that. All right. Yeah, and I'll actually keep those there just in case, because I do like running these. So let's first look at this thing here with these logs. I wonder if I can turn this off. Because obviously out here ratting, I'm getting notified all the time of this. So yeah. Oh, and next time we broadcast on the CCP channel, there will be a giveaway, as well as there will be a giveaway on the Markee Dragon channel. We'll do one on each channel. Unfortunately, YouTube, God, I really wish I had a way to get you guys in on shit. I'm going to research that some more. Somebody told me last night there was another way to do them on YouTube. I'm going to have to look at that. Anyway, getting back to the point here. So, and I won't be broadcasting next week, because we'll be doing the final filming for Play Money, but I will be the week after. So as long as CCP doesn't get a bad taste in their mouth from this experiment that they're doing. So okay, so I don't know. Is there a way to add contact, show info? Because I've gotten about 30 of these. Yeah, somebody told me Nightbot is doing giveaways on YouTube now. So, settings, notification settings. Okay. General settings. Notifications enabled. Well, I want other notifications. I don't want to turn off everything. We'll have to see what's what on that. Sorry, my back is hurting me. Good thing I got an AFK Vexer. Oh, my back is fucking killing me. I've been having back problems recently. Oh, there's in the notification settings. Okay. So, someone just sent me an image. And there is, I can't show this on screen, but there's a little cog wheel down by the notifications window. And there we go. So there's where you can do all of the stuff. Now, I don't know which ones these are under. These would be under contacts, miscellaneous. Holy cow, there's a lot. Plex delivery delay. Old notifications. I'm gonna have to look at all that later. It looks like there's a lot to look through there. The new moon mining structures are coming. Oh, my back. I got a kink in my back. Okay. Under agents, maybe? Hey, there we go. Number 2. I wonder if I just killed the one. 4 jumps away. Looks like it might be hostile space in the second image. Standings increase, standings decrease. Alright. Thanks for that, Blue Ice, sending me that info. Okay, let me see if there is loot here. Now there should be. I can't believe I'd be doing all these without any payout. Or do I have to go all the way to the end to get the payout? Yeah, there's no, I don't see any. He's too far away. So this is why this escalation is no good. You know, I've run these before, and it seemed to me, or at least I thought, and I don't have notes on this, but I thought that there was some sort of escalation or some sort of loot on each one of them, other than just this. Or do I have to go all the way to the end of the line? Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little Google search here. Good, they're attacking him now. Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this. We're going to try it, though. Okay, so the loot's in the third site. Wow, I may not get this finished today. So it looks like from the notes I'm finding out that the loot's in the third site. The next place is 4 jumps away. So, yeah, it's deeper into enemy territory. But you know, what the heck? For content. Why is I only have 1 drone fighting him? That 1 drone was taking him out. Yeah. Huh. I was too focused on reading the stuff there. Hey, I'm going to look again here, just real quick, just to make sure there's no loot here that I think I should pick up. There is a cargo container here, but I don't think that that has anything in it. I think it's just from one of the towers. We'll go look at it. Most likely it's just from one of the towers, but we'll just go look at it just for good measure. So, what have I gotten off of this? Let's see here. So I got 24 million in bounty so far off of this. You know, that's okay money for just out doing things, having a good time. We're going deeper into the God, I gotta go fix my back here. 24 million in 20 minutes or 40 minutes. I had to, yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. So I'm gonna step away for just a moment. I'm gonna go do an exercise to try and make my back feel better. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Back feels a little bit better. We'll see though. Okay, so we're gonna head a few more sites down, and this is gonna lead me further into enemy territory, but we're gonna do it anyway. If I blow up, I blow up. You know, what the hell? So this ship is 110 million. I don't have any implants in this clone. I don't think. If I do, it's just one. I have one like 3% CPU that I sometimes run. Okay. Here we go.
Drive active.
So this is a 3-part escalation. It's a true Sancha Fleet staging point. We're headed to Site 2. Third one has the money. Third one also talks about using a paladin with it and some of the notes that I found. I may not be able to do it, and I don't know why I have this. I do have this listed as that I've run this before in a... no, actually, I don't have this listed as running it in a VNI. That's wrong information. Let's see here. Okay.
Warp drive active.
So I actually have a, here I'll show this to y'all. Let's see, what do I have a link there? Yeah, it's on my schedule. Let's see. So I have some tabs at the bottom of my schedule, and you can see it here, where I've got where I have got some information that I keep on some of these sites. So under the Sancha anomalies, maybe I need to have an escalations one, but I just put it under anomalies for now. Staging point 1, 2, and 3. Little information on them. And so maybe I don't really have good information on this. I just use that for my own, you know, information, because sometimes it's, you know, a month between running these sites or whatnot. And I guess if you run one a month for a year or something, you'd remember it all. But beyond that, you may not. So this looks bad. This looks really bad. I may die in a flame ball here. That schedule is my broadcast schedule. There's CCP has been posting some information on the schedule of those of us broadcasting to the CCP channel.
Warp drive active.
See what happens here. This could end very badly. I'm going to try and run it even in the middle of their system if I have to. Oh, there's all kinds of ships out here. Oh, I'm so lucky. This is where I'm going. Holy shit, there's nobody here.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. How lucky is that? We're going to try and do this. So the information I have says that in the second one of these, that people are reporting running it in Sancha Station ruins. They're reporting running it in Paladins. Huh. I do not have a Paladin with me. Which corp was all those oranges? It's a Russian corp. I don't know which one. I just know that it was it's one of the Russian corps out here. I'm in their territory. So, each tyrant triggers another wave in this. Okay. So, we're going to do the tyrants last. Oh, shit, they're attacking the tyrant. No, stop. Yeah, they automatically go after the biggest shit, and that could just escalate. There's 4 of them in here, according to the notes that I have. And if it escalated all 4 of them at once because it kept attacking the tyrants, then I'd be overwhelmed. What were their names again? I don't know. I wasn't looking at what their names were. Hey, all I know is I want that tyrant to be last, but my drones are automatically going after him next. And he's the trigger, according to the site that I found on this. He's the trigger. Yeah, so I'm not going to be AFK right now. See, they keep going back to him. So it's okay. It's not hard to be present for this. Yeah, this is a Vexor Navy issue, and this guy is near. Hey, I got somebody in here. Should have made a safe in here. Hitting my D-scan while the person's in here. Watching for combat probes. Yeah, if I see combat probes, then I'll pull in my drones and I'll go make some safes and bounce around a bit. I don't think there's a station in here. There's no station in here for me to dock up at. Hello, Killer Dragon. Makes you want to come back to Nullsec. I'm enjoying Nullsec. I really am. So, nothing yet. He's not scanning nothing. Let me target this as well. Every once in a while. If it doesn't go down pretty fast, though, with my drones, I won't stick around to try it. Every once in a while, those have interesting loot. Oh, a whole nother wave triggered, and I didn't even hit the tyrant. Okay, so energy neutralizers. Oh, holy shit, I'm not close enough to those. Oh, holy shit.
The capacitor is empty.
Fuck. How far can they nuke me? I wonder. So he's still nuding me, and let's keep moving away from him. See if I can build cap. I still got time. can they do? 110? Something like that? I'm completely out of cap. I'm 100 away from him. Continuing to try and move away. My shields are holding. Yeah, you can still move, you just don't have extra propulsion. So I'm at 107 away. $111 away, and he's still neuting me. Okay, if I can remove this DPS off the field. Oh shit, that's another tyrant. My shields are holding okay. Okay, so this is, there's no more waves in here, it's just the stuff after this. So, no, not the Sancha runes. I think that if I can get some more, come on, you guys, pay attention. If I can get some more DPS down here. I'm 129 away, my cap is rebuilding. Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey, we got this. We got this. I'm orbiting it at 130. Just let my drones do their stuff. I'll come in and get him last. This guy's in a saber. He's just flying through. Yep, I'm, oh shit, more stuff spawned. Okay. I'm still doing okay. I don't know what my drones are fighting, but they're fighting something. I'll just let them do it. As long as I keep away from that energy neutralizer sentry, I'll be okay. He is way the hell out there. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was this information is old and appears to be kind of inaccurate. Okay, so now I'm too far away from everything. Where are they compared to me? They're all over there. They're all chasing me, aren't they? Okay, well, let's see here. They're all really far away from me. I'm wondering if I can get up there and get that neutralizer and then just act normal after that. Let's turn that off. It's going to nuke me out pretty hard, pretty quickly, and I have to be within 60 of it to target it, I think. One of my drones is taking some damage. Get your ass over here. Hey, come on, drones. I'll turn off my propulsion so you can catch up. Come on, drones. You can do it. There's still 30 out. All right, they're back. He only took some damage to his shields, which is good. Those things are all super far away. Okay, well, here we go. We're gonna go take this guy out. Turn our propulsion on. We won't turn auto-targeting on until after he's down. So he will start nuding me, and I may not make it all the way to him. God, they're hitting me from 123 away. He's newting me now. So it looks like they newted about 120. At 100. Yeah, I suppose I'll overheat just a little bit. Get a little bit more speed out of this. $1,500. I'll turn off the overheat now. Made it up to about 1,600, and there we go. We are close enough.
Is empty.
Yes, and he got my capacitor. So there we go. Take him out, drones. Hey, we're getting it. Drones are off fighting something else now. Don't know what. This guy is taking some damage.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Let the cap rebuild just a little bit. we'll take out these other missile batteries next. Okay, I think I have enough cap here to continue on. I am cap stable. Can you ask an honest question? Sure. Okay, we'll take out these other cruise missile batteries. I'm right on the precipice of my low cap alarm. Was that in CCP chat? Yeah, you're there too. I don't understand all these people traveling past him. You can't scan the wrecks. I mean, you can't scan down their location. Yeah, maybe they're industrial guys, you know, for the most part. That's why they're just leaving me alone. It is out of prime time for them, too. Okay, so we're hitting the last missile tower, missile battery. I only got bounty of 8 million. But, you know, this has been a little bit difficult in this here, too. So I wouldn't say that this has been optimal conditions. This is a True Sancha Fleet Staging Point Site 2. 3 could be interesting. Stuff that I have says that it's nasty. My drones are fighting. I don't know who they're fighting. I only have that one tyrant on there. As long as they're attacking something and removing stuff, then it's fine. Yeah, so one of these people are just going through. Yeah, both of these are in travel stuff. Yeah, I'm doing it in a... Is this an 8 out of 10? Yeah, I'm doing it in a Vexor Navy issue. My drones are still fighting. They're attacking another ship over there. They're still doing okay. I'll leave them to do their thing. They're hitting a tyrant. The stuff I have here says that that the tyrants cause waves. And, but there was already one unexpected wave, so I don't know if this is going to cause another one. We'll find out. This Vexor is cap stable. It's just I had newts. I was being neuted. So Arminal Hacksong is asking, how long do I think that I'll play this game before I get bored? Well, I would say that I have no clue on that. I first tried this game in 2003, and then I tried the game 3 or 4 more times after that and failed. So it's hard to get into. And then I've been playing now daily for over 4 years. And I don't see any end in sight. Even if I wasn't a business partner with CCP, I'd still be playing because the game is that good. So, hey, another wave did not appear after that tyrant went down, so that's good. Just got small ships now. There's a gate, so it goes to the next room. There's a battle tower in the next room. I don't know if that's good or bad. It doesn't say anything about how hard that is. Start heading toward the gate. Why are they not attacking him? Oh, because he's just yellow box on me, okay. Attack him, guys. He's the last one. Termite have webs to 50k range, okay. We'll find out. We're going to do it. Get my drones back. We are going to let my cap build up. Let's see, is there anything that says there's newts in there? We're going to turn this off for a minute. What would I ask CCP to add to keep me hooked for 8 years? I don't know. Fix the view on the camera? You're all saying good luck in the next room? Huh. Okay. I'm just gonna check. I'm looking to see if I see any... Oh yeah, there's a true Sancha in here. We gotta go get that. There is a true Sancha in here. It's a medium. It probably doesn't have any good loot, but it might. Yeah, so we are going to go get that. Oh, let me turn on my propulsion for that. I play a lot of stuff with other people. This has the potential to be really good loot. If it's something really awesome, we'll find a station to land at before continuing on. But if it's worth less than 100 million, then probably not. True Sancha, it's just an indicator that basically it has the potential to have really nice loot. 61 million worth of loot. Look at that. So 33 million on the True Sancha energized adaptive nanomembrane. And yeah, and a medium capacitor booster, 27 million. So, hey Thor. Hey. We are picking that shit up for sure. We're going to continue on to the next room. Even though You know, it's a little bit of a gamble on losing that stuff if I blow up, but it's not an escalation. This is an escalation site. And yeah, so like drones, call them what? Commanders. And in Sancha, it's true Sancha. There is there are some other names for other things as well. I don't remember what all of them are. Okay, so we're gonna jump through the last room in this. It might be webbing me. Dire Gerstus, Dark Blood, and Archangel. Okay, yeah, so some of those are some of the other names used. I'm slow boating at this point because I am just rebuilding my cap a little bit. I'm cap stable, but if there's some newt in here I don't know about, then I want to just have a little more cap.
Warp drive active.
What's the fit I'm using now? If you hop into live shows, LIVESHOWS, in-game, I've posted the fit in there. Okay, we're going to continue going this direction. Nothing seems to be webbing me. It's the battle tower. Doesn't seem to be doing anything to me. Okay. So, do need to take out these missile batteries. I think they're the biggest threat to me. So my shields are still holding fairly well. I'll post the fit into live shows again. Okay. I think we'll take out some of the smaller stuff while I'm getting back around to another one of those towers. I'm just doing an orbit of the main structure in here. And I'm not hitting the tyrants yet. I understand their triggers. am I too far away from everything? No. Okay. Yeah, well, the towers to me are the bigger deal than the rats, because I'm outpacing the rats. So if they get too close, then I would take them on. But so far, it's because these missiles, they can shoot so far, and looks like there's 11 missile sites in here total, and so it's just a lot of DPS that doesn't miss. The missiles don't miss. That's why they're more important. So we got 2 missile towers left in here. This other one, where's that? Oh, I'm headed toward it. Okay. Maybe by the time it gets in range, I'll be able to take it out. You beast. Thank you for the resub. Here's what we're doing. Since it's kind of a special broadcast today, since we're also streaming to the CCP channel. And so just make sure you hang out in Twitch chat near the end of the show, or when we go offline on CCP channel. Then we'll dole out gold for everybody, and it's going to be a lot. So, but just waiting. Let's see, where's it? Just waiting till then, because we're broadcasting to 3 different channels right now. So try and keep it, you know, not too all out of whack for everybody. Alright, so Cebu's asking about the auto-targeting and effects on drones. One of the great things about auto-targeting is it keeps the aggro on me and on my ship instead of my drones, more so than it would be without. And then it also allows me to target more items. I'm able to target more stuff at the same time, and then it yeah, and it'll auto target. Even if I have no selected for no auto targeting, it still will. Flying Brains, why am I streaming to 3 channels rather than host on 2 channels? Okay, so one is my channel, then the CCP channel, and then my channel on YouTube. So I'm also broadcasting to YouTube, which happens to be in 4K. So much higher than what you're able to see on Twitch. One channel per monitor, then that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be 7 channels. So I have 7 monitors. I have 2 tyrants here. I want to leave them for last. One of them's going to spawn another wave. Somebody coming through in a crow. Have I done Elite Dangerous? No. I don't plan on either. The game is stuttering, but not the game. If I click on something else other than the game, the FPS goes lower. That's the way the game's built. Oh, it's got this stutter. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's some weird stutter. Here, let me turn off one of my other clients. And here, let me turn off another client. I don't need these other clients. We'll see if the stutter goes away. Did it? Nope. It's something to do with the game. It's not my GPU. I know that for sure. My GPU loads 86%. So... Oh, he's attacking one of the tyrants. Gotta stop that. Yeah, Cat Malice. I did one of my old companies. I did run with my ex-wife. She took it over when we got divorced, and frankly, it didn't do well. How much did I make so far from this site? I really don't know. It's really, I mean, I did get loot. So we got, what was that 60 million worth of loot off of one of them? It was a true Sancha, and so we picked up the loot. It was 60 million worth. So, yeah, I'm keeping on my D scan. He's not going to hurt me. He's in a Mastodon. Okay, so there's 2 tyrants in here, and again, how long have I been running it for? I don't know. Oh, come on. Why are you attacking the tyrant again? We're waiting on those. Mastodon of Death. Well, it could load, what, 1 gun? Oh, a Sino? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Could. Okay, now they can take out one of the tyrants that they've been so desperately wanting to take out. Oh, yeah. Combat Nurse. Yep. I thought about putting... I have one Sino character that I thought about putting in one of those. Nothing else spawned off of that. Okay. So we'll take out this other one. We'll see what happens. Maybe that's all of it. I don't know. This should lead to the escalation if it's the last one. Nope, here's more stuff. All right, and it's all very far away. Holy cow. That's 65 away. So far away. You know what I'll do? Get in there and kill something, and then I'll just orbit whatever I kill. And then I'll just orbit its wreck. Whoa, look at him taking out my drones! Holy shit! Damn, drone down. Shit, where'd it go? They went medieval on my drones, man. Holy cow. Lady Steffi, thanks for the resub. We're gonna do the payouts on all the resubs near the end of the show, so just if you have to leave the show, just pause it and make sure you stay in chat. And everybody's gonna benefit real big at the end of the show. What kind of tiki do I have in this Vexor? What is a tiki? Is that a typo? Ah, Ket Malice. You are thinking of somebody else. I have never done a $20,000 chargeback on anyone. You may have used our site, but... Yeah, and I'm sure he's not talking about Eve. I got a Newton system. Mastodon guy. It's the Newt. Yes, well, Ket Malice, you can feel free to contact me on the side. Talk to you about it. But what you're speaking of was, I'm sure of it, not me, somebody else. Okay, they're going for a Tyrant now. I don't see any true Sanchas in here. I'm assuming this is the last wave. So, and then we've got one more escalation. I don't know where it's going to take me. It's pretty much... Yeah. Could take me anywhere. The notes I have on it say it can take you up to 15 jumps away. So I think this is the last of them, and then this site will be done. Okay, this guy that's in system is definitely hostile. Oh, come on. They're attacking the tyrant. I'm afraid it's going to cause another wave. Let's take out these other things first. So this person in system, I recognize their name. I know what they're flying. It is Cloaky. Oh. No, what he's flying is something different than what he was flying a little bit ago. Okay. Oh, maybe it's another person that just showed up. Elmo, it's only one ticket. I'll explain near the end of the show. Hey, there's 2 tyrants left. So I'll let them have their tyrant. Got more showing up. I haven't seen any combat probes. Ah, there we go. There's the combat probes. Hey. Sweet. And I have combat probes. I have no more True Sancha stuff. I got my escalation. Right as the combat probes were out. They are still out.
Warp drive active.
Oh, they got multiple ships with combat probes out now.
Warp drive active.
There's a ship on the gate. It's a Hecate. There it is. Fuck. There's the Hecate. Hmm.
Warp drive active.
Let's see here.
Warp drive active.
Fuck, I have my propulsion on. God damn it. Hey, this is where it ends, boys. This is where I die. Oh, he ran away? What the fuck? Really? I'm gonna lose my clone on this too.
The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty. The capacitor is empty.
Okay, they got me with my loots. Yeah, they got me. All right. Oh, they were watching the show. So one of the people that told me good fight, I know he watches the show. So, yeah. Okay, so that was a stream snipe. Thanks for that, guys. So I knew that might happen going up into that territory. So, yeah. Yep. So it came out to 128 million is what it says here. You know, it's all fine and dandy. I don't think I had any implants in, but here's my clone. Nope, no implants. So they had a good time with that. All right. Yeah, so rude. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, yep, that just happened. All right, let's see here. All right, so that escalation, the other one, I just don't see myself doing it live on the show just because, where is my map? Oh my God, they removed my map and I'm just lost without it. Here, let me put another link up. It's all the way up in Stain. It's just way up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to run it. So, yeah, I don't think that I'm going to be able to get up there and successfully run it, especially since I was not convinced that I could do it in a VNI. So I did the first 2 sites in a VNI just fine, but the third one, the notes I see on it really talk about Thor. The notes I have on it say that people talk about Paladin going down to 40% armor in one hit on it. So, yeah. So, yes, I didn't keep bouncing. They scanned me down pretty quickly on that. So I have to give them that. They have to give them that. Yeah, and I was not going to go out in a carrier and do those. You couldn't, in fact. So, yeah, and that's just too deep into their space. And so, do I think you're wrong, Thor? Oh, I should have kept bouncing. I was sitting there for a minute. What I was trying to do is I was trying to get my bearing onto that other gate that was over there. What I was trying to find was a planet that was close enough to scan the gate to see if there's anybody at the gate. So, yeah. If I were playing solo, what I would have done is I would have logged off in system and I would have come back an hour later and then continued on. So, bookmark it and sell it to someone who wants to do it. Yeah, well, it'd have to go up for sale in Stain, and I don't know if anybody's going to buy it. So, you know, people are not very trusting in Stain at all. So, okay, so, and you do have to fly. I could fly to it in an interceptor, and I could do that. But I don't think that anybody's going to buy it. So it's not worth it. There will be other escalations. I made really good money today off of everything. I mean, all the bounties and stuff that I did today on the show, 200 million, more than that. So, you know, that's all fine. Okay, so we are beyond the time slot on CCP's channel. So thank you all. Those of you on my channel, hang on, don't go anywhere. And those of you on CCP's channel, if you want to come over to the other channel, do feel free to follow me. And let's see here. So there we have, there is my channel. To all of you watching on CCP's channel, feel free to give me a follow. We're going to do a drawing over there, a giveaway there in just a few minutes. So feel free to head on over there. You do need to be a follower. And so thank you very much to CCP for having me as a guest broadcaster today. I won't be here next week, but I'll be here the week after, again on CCP's channel. And so, anyway, yeah. All right, so to all of you on CCP's channel, thank you very much. Click that link, and you can head over to my channel on Twitch, and we're going to do a giveaway. So, okay. Let's see here. Okay, and those of you on YouTube, yeah, this is probably a good time to end the YouTube portion too. Now, those of you on Twitch, hang on there, because we are gonna do a drawing and stuff. So, but those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for being here as well. And there will be another show tomorrow, everybody. So, yeah, come back for that. And so, thank you, everybody on YouTube.